Hey everybody, welcome to an all-new DC All Access. In this episode, we're gonna hang out with the cast of NBC's Constantine.
And we're gonna debut a brand new Vertigo title, The Names, with writer Peter Milligan.
And we're gonna get a look at actual gameplay from LEGO Batman 3 Beyond Gotham.
I'm so excited I actually broke out my old hosting utility belt.
You have a utility belt?
Bam! It's like Batman's, but with all the stuff that a host would need when he goes to work.
Blair, what's in that utility belt?
I'm glad you asked. I have a bottle of water in there. I've got a couple of release forms. I have my makeup kit.
Oh, you have a makeup kit in there?
You know, I get shiny.
You might want to get some of that makeup out right now, actually.
Good idea. People are playing LEGO Batman 3 for the very first time at E3. So what are you guys actually showing them?
So the demo is really early in the game. So we've grounded the player with Batman and Robin, and then straight away you get a call from Martian Manhunter. It's like calling all Justice Leaguers, stuff's going down. So Batman and Robin in this level, they're going to go to the Bat Rocket, so they have to finish getting it ready, refuel it, and then they go blast off into space. We're going to be flying around the Watchtower, blowing up all of Joker's missiles, because Joker's taken over the Watchtower now, and so you've got to take all that down. You then got to clear the landing base so that Wonder Woman can bring the invisible jet in. And then as such, you've got Robin, you've got Cyborg, you've got Flash, and all the Justice League can go in and you can retake the Watchtower. So this level is kind of like our first experience of space. And from then on, we just build and build and build.
So that's the beginning?
That's the beginning.
That's awesome. That's huge, man. Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah. In this particular demo, you have so much to play with, but what are you hoping that people focus on in this? What are you showcasing in the demo?
When you first start in the Batcave area, you get Robin's new illumination suit. Now, this is an all-new suit for the game, and whenever there's a dark area, and if he can find a battery, he can switch himself on, and he just, boom, lights up the whole area, and then that allows you to find Lego that you wouldn't have previously been able to get to. Batman's got his spacesuit. Now, he's never had this spacesuit. It's effectively a jetpack with a laser, so we can cut through gold Lego. We've also got in the corner, there's a moon buggy. Now, we figured that if Batman was going to go out in a space rocket, he might have like a little test area where he'd test like a moon rover type vehicle, but a Batman version. So we've got that little test chamber in there. Really, this is just a grounding area for some of these new mechanics.
The series is now making the jump to next generation. I'm imagining that with the new horsepower, you can do a lot more under the hood as well.
Yeah, you know, the next-gen consoles allow us to throw more at the player, really. More diverse environments, more action in those environments, and more importantly, more characters, because, you know, we've got all these characters with all these suits and gadgets and abilities. Well, they can all be in memory all at one time. So the end consumer benefits because they get more game, and you can feel it when you play it. There's a lot more content in there.
All right, the biggest question, when do I get my hands on it?
So the game's out fall this year, and really looking forward to people playing it.
Hey guys, Tiffany Smith here on the red carpet for NBC Upfronts, and I'm going to be chatting with the cast of Constantine, and I am so excited. 4 DC properties have been picked up as TV shows. What do you think it is about the genre that's really exciting for TV now?
I think it's like the golden age of comic books, isn't it? It's fantastic. You know, he's got that sarcastic kind of wry British humor, and I think that's kind of what makes him likable, but at the same time, you know, he's not afraid to sacrifice someone to get what he needs. And I think that what attracted the original fans will attract new fans. You know, it's scary, it's dark, it's gritty, it's humorous. You've basically got the whole palette there, and I think that there's great characters. We've got a great team on board, so I think that they'll like it as much as the original fans, but obviously on a TV screen. I've been kind of pinching myself about the whole thing as we're going along, and you know, we just want to try and stay true to the character, to the comics, and do the best job we can, and hopefully we'll do that.
We'll talk about something that's definitely a little more personal to you with Infinity Man, something that, you know, you're really involved in.
Yeah, I mean, you know what, Keith Giffen and I worked together on OMAC, and we wanted to do something else together, and I can honestly say that we're doing Forever People because nobody else has ever pitched me Forever People in the 12 years I've been at DC. So where we stand right now is that we came up with a sensibility for Forever People. Originally, it was a much more complex story, but it just keeps getting a little more bombastic with every turn. We open with it on New Genesis, and you find out that basically the Forever People are more Academy students being sent to Earth, almost like Peace Corps, in the sense that they're going to help mankind progress.
Right.
But in their attempts to help mankind progress, things ultimately go horribly wrong. And they're operating out of a singles apartment in Venice Beach, California. And there's so much great Kirby stuff. I talk about Kirby all the time because, you know, OMAC was a Kirby creation, and Forever People was a Kirby creation. And what you don't realize is during his tenure at DC Comics, he was writing, drawing, and editing a book a week. So when you're working on a book a week, pure skill, emotion, creativity. It's all there. And our goal is to take all those fun aspects of what he brought to the table and find a way to really just polish it to the point that it hopefully finds a new life.
So you and artist Leandro Fernandez are working on a brand new miniseries for Vertigo. What exactly is The Names?
The Names is a story about money. It's a story about power. It's a story about one 25-year-old woman who goes up against that money and power. Katya, who's our hero, she was married to a banker twice her age. The opening scene of the book is of someone coming in to see this banker, her husband, and telling him, now's the time you've got to jump out of your window at Wall Street. And he persuades him, for reasons that we don't know yet, to jump out of this 20-floor high window. Katya gets news that her husband's committed suicide. She doesn't believe for 1 minute that her husband's committed suicide. So basically the story becomes her search for the truth. Who killed him and why did they kill him? Her search becomes her journey into this secret organisation called The Names. The Names is a financial organisation that pretty much controls a huge chunk of the financial world.
Who exactly is Katya?
She's a normal, young, 25-year-old New Yorker. But as the story progresses, she discovers more about herself. She also discovers more about her relationship with her husband. Like, he insisted they go for firearms practice. He just thought it was an idiosyncrasy that this guy had. Actually, he was setting her up for this occasion because he always thought there was a chance that he might be killed and that she would have to go up against these brutes called The Names. So she, if you like, was priming her and training her without telling her to be ready for it.
Well, that's it for this episode of DC All Access, but make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss a single exclusive from inside the DC headquarters.
Yes, and a huge congratulations to Amanda Small from Evansville, Indiana, Archie Cooperubia from Miami, Florida, and John Greenert from Tulsa, Oklahoma. You guys all won Superman Under Armour t-shirts signed by the Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Yeah, congratulations, you guys. We'll see you next time.